Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So, today we're just going to be talking about all the books I read March and April. Just to give you a little heads up, it wasn't a lot. It was only about 5, but that is okay. That is okay. It wasn't as much as I would have hoped, but like I said, that's okay. Also for these books that I read, 4 out of 5 have reading vlogs. So if you want to, watch me reading the books, you guys should go check them out. But that's all I have for an intro, so we're just gonna start. To begin March, I ended up starting The Deal by L. Kennedy. It is a reread because I did read it about a year or two ago, I want to say. And once the TV show was announced, I was like, oh, I need to reread it because I need a refresher on this book. So I ended up rereading it and I gave it 4.25. I couldn't decide between 4.5, so I just went right into the middle. Hannah and Garrett's relationship, I love them so much. Guys, I love them so much, okay? And, the 2 or 3 chapters that they were going through, their things, their problems, I was, dreading reading those chapters because I was like, I don't want this to happen. I love them so much. Why does it need to happen? But I also understood why it was happening. So I was like, ugh, you know? And guys, as of right now, me filming this, the TV show came out yesterday, and guys, I have seen so many mixed reviews because yes, they have changed a lot of stuff. Not everything, just a lot of stuff. But guys, I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking this show right now. I don't know. I keep catching myself giggling and kicking my feet at things that are being said or happening. I'm enjoying it. I still have a couple episodes left, so yeah. And guys, in this book, Phil Graham, no, mm-mm. He had got me so mad that once I saw him on my screen, I also got mad because I already know. But I'm like, the fact that they changed a lot of other things, maybe they changed Phil Graham to be a little bit better. I don't know how that can happen, but we will see. So also I guess this is a little disclaimer. If you don't like a character in the show, you can dislike the character, but not the actor or actress, okay? Keep them separate. Alright? Alright. Anyways, moving on from The Deal. After that, I read Interception, which was an arc that I had gotten. And I rated that one 3.75 because I did enjoy it. It was kind of fast-paced. But there were some choices that were happening that the characters were making that I was just like, why? And I don't know. I just couldn't really enjoy it too much. It was it is a football romance book. But other than that, I can't really remember what it was about too much. But yeah. I'm just gonna move on from that one. Cause I don't remember too much about the book. 2, my review was very short. So moving on from that one to one that I actually enjoyed a little bit more. I ended up reading The Mistake afterwards. And guys, I'm a Logan girly, I realized. So after reading these 2, I realized I'm a Logan girly. I still love Garrett Graham, don't get me wrong. He's still up there as well. But, I don't know. I don't know what had happened. But I just loved Logan and Grace so much. And because I literally rated this one 5 stars. And I think the reason why I rated it 5 stars was just all the yearning that was happening. And the way that Grace was making Logan work. Yes. Yes. You go, girl. Because honestly, he deserved it. But, I don't know. All the yearning, the tension, like all the things that Logan was doing and saying. I don't know. I ended up being a Logan girly, and I really, really enjoyed this one. So I kind of can't wait to see like their season of the show, because I feel like it's just gonna be good. Because if their season's been good so far to me, their season's gonna also be good. After the mistake, I ended up rereading for the third time Akatar. And then, so for this reread, I rated it 4 stars because, okay, first of all, the only reason why I reread it was because I couldn't remember it, like, at all. And I'm on my journey, if you don't know, of reading all of the Moss first books by October. Wish me luck. And so obviously I needed to start from the beginning, and obviously I didn't remember it, so I reread it for a third time. Yeah. The reason why I rated it 4 stars was because it was slow at some parts. Like, some bits were slow, and I was like, what is happening? But there were mostly parts where I really, really enjoyed it. And also, and I don't know, like, if you don't know, in the book, there's a riddle she needs to solve at one point. And guys, I literally think I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure this riddle out, and I couldn't figure it out. So then I was like, you know what, Farah? You figure it out. I give up. I cannot figure this thing out whatsoever. And I also felt so many different emotions throughout this whole book. Like, I was nervous at one point. I was happy. I was like scared. I was sad. Like, there was so many things happening in this book that I think that's why I rated it 4 stars, because there was so many emotions coming up. And guys, when I was reading this book, right, I think this is like a canon event, because I was enjoying Tamlin, okay? I was loving their relationship. I was like, why does everyone hate Tamlin? I can't figure it out. And then, guys, I went on to A Court of Mist and Fury, and I understood. I understood why we don't like Tamlin here. So, Tamlin can get out right now. But, moving on to A Court of Mist and Fury, I rated some 5 stars. Guys, oh, Rhysand, oh, Valaris, oh, the Night Court completely, oh. Guys, I ate this book up so fast. Like, this was the only book I read in April. So the other 4 that I mentioned so far were March, and then this was the only one I read in April. But guys, it's kind of a thick book, right? So it took me quite a bit of time to get through it. And then once I finished it, I couldn't pick up another book afterwards for like a week or 2, because I was like, nothing is going to match this book. Like, nothing is going to be this good. So, I'm like speechless if you can't tell, because I just love this book so much. And yeah, 5 stars. I finally understood why we hated Tamlin. And guys, I saw a lot of things, right, while reading this book, that everyone was like, oh my god, chapter 54 and 55 are like the best chapters in this book, right? Yeah, I understand. I kept being like, why? Like, those are just like some random chapters, aren't they? Like, why are they that good? Then I got to those chapters and I said, oh, that is why we like those chapters. They were so good, guys. And then, guys, I'm not gonna explain in detail the ending, obviously, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't read it. But I did okay, hold on. Backtrack a little bit. I did explain in detail in my reading vlog. So if you want to watch the reading vlog but you haven't read the book yet, I do give a disclaimer of when to skip so that you don't get spoiled. So don't worry about that. But guys, that ending, I was not expecting that ending whatsoever. When it happened, I literally wasn't recording it because I was sick and I didn't want to pick up the camera. But guys, I literally, my jaw on the floor. I said, huh? What do you mean this is happening right now? I was so like, I was lost. I was confused. I was like, what? It just like took me by surprise very, very quickly. But I am like out of that mini reading slump now. So I am gonna start A Court of Wings and Ruin pretty soon. Right now I'm reading Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And before this one I read First and Forever by Lynn Painter because I was thankful and like I was able to get the arc, which I'm so thankful for. And that actually was what was able to get me out of the slump after this one, because that one was so good, guys. If you haven't gotten it yet or read it, you totally should. But yeah, I'm gonna read that one soon. It'll have a reading vlog at some point whenever I end up finishing it. I think that one's also pretty thick. Like, I feel like it's probably more thick than this one, and this one was thick. So but yeah, guys, that was all that I read March and April, unfortunately. But like I said, it's okay. So yeah, all I've got, plus the arc, but I don't have it physical. So yeah. But guys, I know this video is actually pretty short, but I guess that's what happens when there's not a lot of books to talk about. And I didn't really like explain what the books are about either, I guess. But honestly, these 4 are pretty popular books, so you probably know what it is. If you don't know what the books are about, let me know like in the comments, and I'll be very happy to explain what the books are about to you. Obviously, with no spoilers, because we don't do that around here unless I specify otherwise. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Keep an eye out for future videos. I do these wrap-ups every 2 months, so I can have 2 months like combined into one video, because I feel like if I don't, the video's gonna be like 5 minutes long. Because for example, for April, I only read 1 book, so it would have been 5 minutes long. So yeah. If you guys have any other ideas for like other videos, let me know as well, because I'll be very happy to film those as well. But guys, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.